From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He'll pull it on the read. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Rolling on the run. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown time. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give to the tailback. Makes one man miss. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. They'll give it to him again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Pulled down for the tackle. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive.
He's loose. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll run it. It's Riley. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they...
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. He's going to take off. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Threads it inside the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On third down, going up top. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Steps away to find some room. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Riley. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! No step. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll pull it down and run. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. The Tide with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide! necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Jukes his way for more. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He throws one to the left. Catch and stride inside the 15. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him. B,
into the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. It's a running room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Going to try to get it himself. At the 20, he's got space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Starting to feel a little pressure. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This offense is so good. Man, they can...
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Alabama! Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player,
Set, ready! Hold on! What a game we have coming up here. A top Ten team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Complete downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, and these hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to run it. He'll slide and avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Running back searching for a hole.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Under fire. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Alabama may... And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. with a 1st and 10 here. To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. It's a seam wide open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Riley. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown tie. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll leave it with him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. Inside the 10. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Using his feet. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is real.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Lost the throw on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Finding an escape route.